Donald Trump is meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in the White House. The trip to the U.S. is a welcome distraction for Netanyahu. It comes just days after investigators back home found sufficient evidence to charge him with corruption. The CBC's Ellen Morrow joins me now from Washington with more on all this. So Ellen, Netanyahu is escaping pressure from an investigation back home. He visits Donald Trump, whose administration is itself under investigation. So what are we hearing so far about their discussions?
Well, it was all smiles in the Oval Office, Andrew. Obviously, these two men are very close, and they see eye to eye on a number of issues. One of them is the decision to move the U.S. Embassy in Israel to Jerusalem, a move that was broadly criticized last year when it was announced by President Trump. We heard Prime Minister Netanyahu call it a historic proclamation, and President Trump said he may go to Israel when the new embassy is open, though we don't know exactly when that will be. And both men said relations between the United States and Israel have never been better. So this was a bit of a congratulatory, pat each other on the back kind of appearance. And we also heard Netanyahu talk about Iran. Here's some of what he had to say.
If I had to say what is our greatest challenge in the Middle East to both our countries, to our Arab neighbors, it's encapsulated in one word: Iran. Iran has not given up its nuclear ambitions. It came out of this nuclear deal emboldened, enriched. It's practicing aggression everywhere, including on our own borders.
And Iran is obviously a country the U.S. also takes a hardline stance on as well. So the leaders have that in common. The other thing they have in common, as you say, is they both have a lot of other issues surrounding them right now. President Trump, the ongoing Russia investigation, and upheaval at the White House over staff changes there last week, and the issue of security clearances. And Benjamin Netanyahu, as you said as well, facing scandal at home over corruption accusations. Before he left Israel, he was actually asked whether a solution will be found to save his government by the time he returns to Jerusalem later this week. That gives you a sense of the trouble that he's facing. So along with talking policy, this was a chance for both men to meet with someone they're friendly with and share the same views and perhaps get a break from some of these other issues that are surrounding them.
All right, Ellen, thank you. The CBC's Ellen Morrow in Washington.